Hi folks, welcome to Stalking the Wild Autoharp. I forgot my hat. Oh well. Today I'm going to discuss 5 habits that I need to break. I've been looking at my musical habits as when I play, when I practice, and want to discuss the things that I think I can change. And I've come up with 5 of them, and I'm going to share those with you today on Stalking the Wild Autoharp. And stick around for the last one because it's a doozy. But first, I want to get all the important things out of the way. If you like this show, remember to subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that little bell. That way you'll get notified when there's a new post and when I put something else up. Furthermore, if you like the show and you're not already a member, if you're not going over to Patreon and kicking in a few bucks, I would really appreciate that because it helps me keep going, helps me keep the light on. And lastly, let me remind you that I teach lessons via Skype. If anyone's interested, I can work with you one-on-one right from where you are in the world and where you are in your playing and help you advance just a little bit. So now, with no further ado, I want to talk to you about the 5 habits that I need to break. And I'm going to be working on these over the next few months. Number 1, same old, same old. By this, I mean going to the same old songs over and over again. I need to continuously do new material and set myself up so that I can do new material, have my lyrics handy, have my chords handy, because it's getting harder to remember them as I get older. So my lyric sheets or my music stand handy and get these things put together. I'm actually starting to use Mobile Sheets, which is a Chord Pro program in my computer, and helps me access all my lyrics right when I need them, keeps them in the keys. I'm getting off track here. Also, in the same vein of same old, I tend to use muscle memory a lot when I play, and not in a good way. In other words, I always default to the same moves and the same licks over and over and over again. And I really don't want to hear them anymore. I want to always be reaching for newness in my playing. And so when I play, I tend to go, oh, well, I can't do that, so I'm not going to go there. I can't do that, so I'm not going to go there. And then I never go back and learn how to do that so that I can go there. So I need to constantly do things to up my game and take me into new territory. So learn new licks and new ways of playing so that I can do new things. Okay, the next bad habit that I need to break is I need to stop saying I'm going to write more lyrics and actually do it. I constantly write down ideas. I get a little lyric in my head, a little idea for a lyric or a little catchy phrase or something that I want to remember. And one bad habit that I broke was I learned to write it down when I get it, not go, oh, I'll remember that, because I never do. It's like a dream. It's gone. So I've learned to, when I get an idea, I write it down. And I write it down in the same place. But the bad habit is that then I don't go back and work with those ideas. And I need to go back and work with those ideas and fully flesh them out. And along the same lines and in the same category, I need to then take the lyrics that I've written and I need to take them to the music. I need to come over here to my working area and sit down. I'm sitting on a piano bench. Piano's right behind me, and I need to flesh out the song. I need to finish the song, finish the work, finish the project, instead of just jotting down ideas and letting it be there. I need to follow through all the way to the end. And what is the end of a song? It might be recording it here and putting it up for y'all to see. That would be a good start. That could be one idea. Recording it in a studio recording and putting it on a CD or something. That could be another goal. I'm not a person who tries to sell my songs. For somebody who's a real songwriter, that would be the goal, is to follow through with the songwriting selling process. But for me, just finishing the songs and then recording them in some way to get them into some kind of finished form, just to honor the process of, okay, that's a wrap on that one. Okay, here's bad habit number 3, not writing things down. Whenever I get an idea, I need to write it down in my little capture book. This is my capture book, and this is where I try to write everything down, not on a little sticky that's over here, and another note that's over there, and a napkin that's over there, and a book that's on my desk, and a book that's on my dresser. I've got to write them down, and I've got to take this around with me because when I get ideas, I need to write them all down. Bad habit number 4, and this is specific to playing the autoharp, although it could be adapted for any musician, and that is bad posture issues while I'm playing. Whether I'm practicing, performing, recording, bad posture things. Now for the autoharp, that falls into the category of this: bending my wrists when I play, getting lazy about holding my arms up, or getting lazy about not propping the harp up with my fanny pack and getting slouchy, or sitting back in my chair. I can't do that here. That's why I sit on this bench. Kicking back in my chair, cocking my head to the side. Do you know that I found this out? Oftentimes, voice teachers will ask their students if they've been talking on the phone and cocking their head while they talk on the phone, because this strains your voice. And we get into that when we play the autoharp. We put our head against the harp and it cocks our throat. And if you're a singer, it can make a difference. Posture is an incredibly, bad posture is an incredibly bad habit. And so I need to get into good habits with my playing. And I catch myself because I make these videos. I see myself more than most people see themselves. And I watch my videos and I'm like, ugh. So I have to apologize for those times that I have been sloughing off on my posture on camera. And it happens a bunch because I get into my talking. I'm probably doing something now that I'm not even aware about. I get into talking and I get excited and my mind gets off my posture. I've got to make my posture be almost subconscious so that I know when I'm balanced and when I'm relaxed and when I'm in the right place to play in a healthy manner, because I've paid the price, like last year with my shoulder injury. And so I need to focus on my posture. And number 5, here is item number 5, and I said it was a doozy, and it is. I keep blocking myself. Have you ever heard the proverb that says, the lazy man buries his hand in the bowl, but then won't even return it to his mouth? I have done that over and over again to myself in my life in various ways, by coming up with an excuse for not doing something that I really even want to do. I really want to put my hand in the bowl and I really want to bring it back. But then I go, you know what? It's going to be a lot of effort to do that. And I'm not sure I really have the wherewithal to do it. And so I'm not going to take that on. And then a month later, a year later, 3 years later, a decade later, I'm still wanting to do that thing. And I never, ever, ever take it on. And I've got to stop blocking myself and being a sluggard, because I won't succeed if I don't take some of those things on. So that's my number 5, and that's my big one, is not blocking myself. So there are my 5 things that I need to change in my patterns. What about you? What are some of your things? Why don't you leave a comment for me down in the comments section, and we'll see if we can take this on amongst ourselves, and we'll talk. Okay, we'll talk. I'm Hal Weeks. Thanks for tuning in to my channel, and as always, thanks for stalking the Wild Autoharp, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.